Hello, guys. Welcome to our weekly focus in the market. All right, so we're diving right straight away, starting with gold. Now, gold is very bullish as we expected. So, the market we expect to keep pushing high, guys. This is the daily chart. So, the market is expected to keep pushing high. This morning, we took a scalp and buy, and we are already in profits, which we are just close. So, we expect the market to keep pushing high, but along the line, what you'll be expecting is that midway correction is possible. The market come down and push high again. So this is what we can see, and I believe this wave is already completed here. So within this phase, there will be a correction because we have this impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse. So gold is very bullish. So any setup you see that indicate buys, you take it. BTC, BTC just break the all-time high yesterday, guys. This is crazy. This is crazy, guys. The way the BTC is moving is actually amazing. It just surprised every one of us because we are just expecting the market to give us a deeper correction, and here we go. The market just makes that all-time high again. But looking at this week, I'm not impressed, and I'm not interested in taking a buy at this moment because look at this wave, guys. This is a complete wave. This is another one, and this. So here, the way this market, also don't be surprised this market can drop from here. All right. So that's what we are seeing. Now this wave is, even though yes, it's breaking the all-time high, I did not see the momentum supporting this. The volume is not supporting this because there's already a divergence from all indication. So what we are seeing here, guys, we are waiting for any sell setup I see. I will take it to this point, and from here the market will keep pushing high again. So until I see this kind of setup, before I'll be committed, for BTC again. But here, we are traders, we're not investors. You just keep looking for that setup in the 4 hours of daily chart for that sell. And the USD. Okay, so last week we actually anticipated the market to drop from here, and which actually did drop from here. So what are we expecting here, guys? So here we have the market giving us this sluggish move. So once this market is completed, expect this next impulse. Okay, but I think it's going to take like 3 wave here, which is not completed yet. So watch out for these guys. Once it's completed, expect this to happen. Pound USD. All right, so yeah, last week we were expecting a buy here, okay, and that have not changed anyway, even though the market is dropping here. So except once this wave is cleared. So what you can see here is let the markets confirm this to keep pushing high. All right. So, but we're expecting the market to respect this region if it's going to push high. Okay. So, by this wave is forming now, I think it's obvious in the smaller time frame to put a buy stop here. Okay, buy stop should be here because this way is going to move. You're going to be triggered in, and that will be a confirmation to keep pushing high. Euro USD. All right, so Euro USD, yes, is dropping, and what you can see here is where the market completes this structure. So here we have this market dropping here. We have this impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse. Once this drops to this point, then watch out for this market to keep pushing high again because that will be in sync with this. Okay, so this is what we can see. Whereby this becomes an impulse, this becomes a correction, and this gives us the next impulse. So watch out the market from this point, guys. New Zealand. Okay, yeah, last week we anticipated the market to keep pushing high. It actually is pushing high, but it's sluggish. Okay, even though this pair is not the aggressive one, but what you can see here is that let the market might actually break this low again. From here, it keep pushing high. So watch out for this. In case you are in the buy, I think this is the time for you to like be conservative and secure your profits because from here it might drop and from there it keep pushing high. Euro yen, yeah, euro yen just breaks the high, okay, because look at what happened. Yeah, the spread here is has broken the high. So last week we were here, we anticipated this drop, which is a very massive one for us. It looks small here because this is a daily chart, but this is a very massive, more than 100 pips for us, guys. Okay, so here the market I think is completed here. So watch out for any sell setup at this point is going to take it because we have seen this is an impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse. So any sell setup you're taking it for. Pound yen follows suit. Okay, so pound yen here, what are we seeing? the market actually completed the structure. Okay, this impulse completed the structure here. So impulse, correction, impulse. So what we are waiting for now is the next confirmation. Based on the way it's going to play out here, will determine whether it's going to drop or keep pushing high. Okay, so whatever we see here will determine the next phase of this, because the market can keep crawling and keep pushing high. The dollar yen, okay, yeah, dollar yen, the market was anticipating it to drop, but it keep giving us this complex structure here, complex structure. And you can see as the market is breaking high, what do we see? Definitely it's going to break this high again, and from there the market might drop again to keep pushing high. This is the power of structure. You might anticipate a certain pattern and then it forms another. But what we can see at this point is when the market breaks this high, then it confirms another pattern again, because we have this impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse. So from here now, if we see a sell setup, we'll be taking it downwards again. Yeah, CAD yen. Yeah, all these pairs are kind of correlated, all the yen pairs. We have this impulse here. All this is one correction. Okay, so this is one correction. We have an impulse correction. So once this completed here, you might have that impulse coming. Okay, so it becomes an impulse correction, impulse. So this is what we can see at this point. I know why. Once this start dropping, okay, CAD yen, even dollar yen and pound yen, euro yen will keep dropping. Okay, so this is what we can see, and that's why if you are trading most of these pairs, you take cognizance of the fact that once you see a very clear pattern in one, most likely others will follow suit. Okay, follow suit for based on that one pattern. Okay, so this is an interesting one. We have this plays out. We have an impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse. So from here, we are waiting for the market to give us that confirmation for a sell, at least to this point, before it keep pushing high. All because this has given us a clear wave 5 move. Okay, so that's just it. The pound card. The pound card also, we're expecting a sell, all because we have seen an impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse. So from here, watch out for a sell at this point. So watching out for a sell. I think this one is more clear for us. Watch out for this sell. All right, so let's take a look on SRP. Yeah, SRP, the crypto coin, is one of the pairs that we have been studying of recent. And what you can see here, guys, is the market can drop here and keep pushing high. Watch out for these guys. Okay, so I think it's a bullish one, because it's going to drop here before it keep pushing high. So watch out for this kind of move. So let's take one more look here on the Solana. So the Solana, we anticipated last week that the market is going to drop, so which eventually it did drop here. So what we have here, impulse correction, impulse. So all this one becomes one wave on its own. So don't be surprised, this can go to break this high before it drops. Okay, so this is what we can see: impulse correction, impulse, then drop. At the end, it becomes impulse correction, impulse. So watch out for this move. All right, guys, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. See you in the next episode.